It's over 9,000!
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to episode 2 of I Like That Podcast. If you couldn't tell by the thumbnail, the intro, everything, the shirt that I'm wearing, this episode's all about Dragon Ball Z, guys. Now, listen. Just like every kid that was born in the 90s, hell, I think even some in the 80s, 2000s, huge fan of Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball was my life. From Dragon Ball Z, even Dragon Ball GT, even though it wasn't the best, Dragon Ball Super, I'm in love, guys. When I was a kid, I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed. I'm a grown man. I'm going to be 28 this year. And Karma, this is not a professional workspace. You need to leave. Yeah, Dragon Ball has been my life since I was a kid. I used to go around my neighborhood pretending I was Goku and punching stuff, fighting with my friends, trying to go Super Saiyan. Hell, I used to get bullied for it. I have this one story. I actually have it in my act a long time ago where I used to get bullied for it, and my brother and his friends were beating me up, and I just got sick of it. And I thought if I tried with all my might, I would become a Super Saiyan. And I just pushed and powered up. And let me tell you guys something. Those motherfuckers got off me because I shit my pants. But I tried going. We've all tried going Super Saiyan, okay? We've all done it. If you're a guy my age, whatever. And we've all shit our pants for pushing too hard. I literally thought if I just pushed, it would happen. It didn't happen. But yeah, guys, if you haven't, everyone always, if you're a huge anime fan, they always say, Dragon Ball is the easiest answer. Oh, that's whatever. Hey, fuck you guys, okay? It's such an amazing story. It's such amazing characters, great character development. Look at fucking Goku and Vegeta. They started off as rivals, then they become fucking besties, frenemies. And it's the best character dynamic ever. And not even talking about just the shows. They had fantastic games where all the Budokai 1, 2, 3, the Tenkaichis, Raging Blast, and of course now we have Sparking Zero, and that game is so fucking good. If you can play it, play that shit. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, oh my god, it is the most funnest game ever. It's so good. And then, oh god, I can't express how cool all the transformations are from Kaioken to Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4 even. That's the only good part of GT. I'm sorry, GT's not that great. But the only things that came from GT is Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and that's about it, honestly. Baby was a cool, villain, I guess you can say. But I don't know. And then top that off, then we got the new Dragon Ball Super, which has the amazing Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and then we get fucking Ultra Instinct Goku. And there's so much more that's coming out. It's such a good time. It's such a good time. Pretty colors, violence, funny. It's great. I'm not even kidding. From Dragon Ball to Z to GT to Super. And now there's Daima. Daima is even fun. I honestly was really scared about Daima because how GT turned out, turning him into a kid and all that. But they're doing it justice. We got Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta now. Spoiler alert. It's great. It's fantastic, man. I literally know for a fact when I have kids, even if it's a girl or a guy, I don't fucking care. I'm putting on Dragon Ball and I'm like, watch it. Violence. It's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta fucking do, dude. It's crazy. I was obsessed with all the games. Budokai 1, I had it for the GameCube, for the PS2. Amazing. Budokai 2 was okay. It was fine. I just didn't like the whole board game shit they had. You know what I mean? And then Budokai 3 came out, and my god, it was a more polished version of Budokai, and you had more characters, more transformations, more story. It was awesome. It's so cool. And then they made Budokai Tenkaichi, and you can fucking fly around and shit. Then they made 4 more of those. They had Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I thought it was fine. Raging Blast. I love the Raging Blast series. They had Dragon Ball Z Saga. It was okay. I enjoyed that one. And then they had the Xenoverse ones. I wasn't a big fan of Xenoverse. Now, I can see why people like it. I just thought it was a little bit too much with, like, making your own character and shit. Like, I get it. I never really played the mobile games. Forgive me. I tried it. It's just mobile games. I'm not really a fan of mobile games. I tried. Sorry. But Sparking Zero, you got to get on this, man. It's such a fun game. You want to know why I know it's a fun game? My fiance, who's never really watched Dragon Ball, she just started now because from dating me, but she's not a gamer at all. I put this game on and she plays it with me and she fucks me up here and there. Like, she's good at it. Like, she enjoys the game, even though she doesn't really know exactly what's going on, but she likes it. She enjoys it. So, I'm just saying, like, if somebody who completely doesn't know about the series is playing it and enjoying it, I'm just saying, it has to be a fucking good game. It has to be. Just saying. I'm telling you, get it. It'll change your life. And if you haven't, and all you guys out there that shits on Dragon Ball, like, I get so many people that are, like One Piece fans. They're like, oh, well, One Piece is... Who cares what's better? Just don't deny that it's a great anime. And same thing with One Piece. It's a great anime. I'm more of a Dragon Ball fan. Okay? But I can't deny that One Piece is a great fucking anime. It's fantastic. It's awesome. It's part of it, you know what I mean? And I just love the fights, the transformations, the what's going to happen. It's almost like kind of predictable in a way. But then there's some where you're like, oh, I didn't see that. Like when Goku fought Beerus for the first time, I honestly thought Goku was going to fucking beat his ass. Every fucking thing. He always doesn't have what it takes, loses, but then he comes back and then demolishes him. He lost. He fucking loses. And then you get to see this kind of friendship build between him and Beerus. And then he learns to become a Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct. And then you just see him become more of a badass character. And you get to get more of these newer characters. Hell, they even bring Frieza back. They brought Frieza back and he becomes Frieza Gold or Gold Frieza. Awesome. And then, oh my God, I was in love with Dragon Ball Superhero with Gohan. In my opinion, I always thought I hated how they did Gohan in GT and in Super. They made him, I know he's supposed to be like a scholar and a nerd and whatever, but I always hated that they made him like almost like he looked older and like acted older than his dad. You know what I mean? And then he just became less of a fighter. I hated that. Because Teen Gohan was like one of my favorites. He was the first to go Super Saiyan 2 in the series. It was awesome. But here's something that was dope in the Dragon Ball Superhero movie. They made Gohan look awesome. They fixed his hair. He looks more angsty. Now, he's still the scholar, and he still doesn't have, like, you know, he hasn't been training and shit. But then he goes fucking Beast Gohan. Beautiful. Holy shit. It's awesome. Seeing him as Beast Gohan made me rock hard. And then don't even get me started about fucking Piccolo finally getting a transformation of some kind. And then they put it in Sparking Zero. You could play as these fucking characters. And then they brought Cell Max in, which I thought he was okay. I was kind of hoping it would be actual Cell. And it's like a revenge arc, kind of like Frieza. But I also do like the aspect of him being kind of like a Hulk-esque character where he's like, I'm gonna kill everything, you know. So you take what you get, you know. You can do what you can. That's all you can do. But it's a fantastic anime, man. I can't stress it enough. Like I said, I Like That podcast. I'm only talking about things that I like. I fucking love Dragon Ball. I love it. Watch that shit, dude. I be listening to watching Dragon Ball while I work out, and I feel like the fucking man. Like, you don't get it, dude. Like, when I watch Dragon Ball, I'm like, dude, I think I can take somebody. That's probably not a positive thing to look into, But that's just, dude, I'm like, dude, I'm the man. I'll murder anyone. I'm a Saiyan. What's good, you know? I also love what they did with Brawly in the Super series. They made him a little bit more like I like his character design and his character development better. Really great. But I still like the original Brawly. I kind of like the Hulk. He's like, "Dah!" and just fucking attacks people. It's dope, man. It's fucking dope. I grew up on it, man. Like, my favorite animes growing up was Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, you know, but it's just Dragon Ball always will have a place in my heart that I can never, like, never just forget about it. It's embedded in my brain. I would draw, like, I learned how to draw because of Dragon Ball. Like, I literally would watch, like, these videos of, like, how they draw the characters, and I would imitate it and make comics and shit. I made my own mangas, bitch. Except I didn't do it backwards like they do in the mangas. I did it the regular way, like a comic book. But that's how I fucking rolled, man. Rolled. And I get asked this a lot. Everyone's always like, who's your favorite character? I know it's a basic bitch answer, but it's Goku, bro. Goku's one of the best characters. Not best father. But he's like one of the best characters, like, ever. I just love how he's such a kind-hearted person, but he also will fuck up anyone that tries to hurt him, his family, or his planet. Not even his planet. Earth is not his planet, but it is, you know? And I just love that character. It's such a fun, beautiful character. He's such goofy-witted and nice, but then he fucking knows when to get to business. You know what I mean? It's like the nice guy you get with on a date, you know, and he's super fun, witty, and nice, and you're like, oh, I don't know, he might be too nice. And then you get in the bedroom, and he pulls out those fucking handcuffs, and you're like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's like that. Like, he knows when to drop trowel. He knows when shit is getting serious, you know? And I love that. I fucking love it. And it was always great because me and my brother watched Dragon Ball and stuff with me. And it was great because we had this great dynamic of picking each other's opposites. So, like, my favorite was Goku and Gohan. My brother's was Vegeta and Trunks. So we never fought over anything because I was always like, nah, I'm them. And he's like, nah, I'm them. And it was fair. So every time we played the games or whatever, we had our teams, we had our people. And there was like the one game where we didn't fight over a character. We both were like, hey, this is my character, this is your character, respect it. And we did. It was awesome. And we're a lot like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm more like Goku and he's more like Vegeta because he's short. Love you, Frankie. But it was great, man. It's probably one of my favorite parts of my childhood. I literally would run around my fucking neighborhood with my friends and we'd pretend that we, like, make believe. Fucking, Kamehamehas, you know? You know, that's the thumbnail. Just, but yeah, if you have kids, probably, I would say 6, 7, let them watch that. I'm telling you, it's revolutionary. It's revolutionary. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. Make sure you comment some topics of discussions you guys want me to talk about. I'm really enjoying this. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the first episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I talk about the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. Pretty good. And yeah, check me out on all my social medias, Jordan Quattlebaum on everything. Check out my shows. Just go on my Instagram, my Facebook. I post shows quite frequently. And yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in again. Have a great day. Peace.